Fine, children. In the last class, we were learning about the characteristics of the sound. The characteristics of the sound is loudness, feebleness, and as well as amplitude. Okay, amplitude is defined as the maximum displacement of the vibration, or the maximum displacement of the wave, or the maximum displacement of the oscillation. Okay, now today we will be learning about a lab activity, children. Lab activity. To know the relation between intensity of sound by a body and the vibration of the body. The lab activity, we are doing the lab activity in order to say the difference between the intensity of the sound, that means with how much force we are talking, the intensity of the sound produced by a body, and the vibrations of the body, children. Vibration of the body. Okay, right. See here, aim to know the relation between the intensity of sound produced, the intensity of sound produced, and the vibrations of the body, Okay, children. Now, for this, what are the materials required? Okay, wooden table, 30 centimeter meter scale, okay, or nearly 30 centimeter hacksaw blade, or 30 centimeter hacksaw blade, and a brick, children. Okay, here materials required is a wooden table. You want the wooden table, 30 centimeter meter scale, okay, 30 centimeter meter scale, or 30 centimeter hacksaw blade, and a brick, children. Okay, for this, what you should do now, that means you should take a wooden table. On the wooden table, okay, children, here the figure is given, children. Here the wooden table, on the wooden table, okay, children, here is the wooden table. On the wooden table, you should keep the hacksaw blade. Hacksaw blade is the blade which is used to cut the iron objects, children, or the plastic or iron objects. Okay, children. Therefore, here he is saying that place the blade or scale on the table with 10 centimeter of the blade on the surface of the table, children. On the surface of the table, we should keep 10 centimeter. The remaining outside, children, in the air. Okay. And next, keep a brick on this 10 centimeter. We should keep a brick on the 10 centimeter, children. Okay, here 10 centimeter is on the table, the remaining is outside the table. And here we are placing the brick in order to have a weight on it. Okay, children. And here next we should press it gently, children. Okay, press the blade gently. Gently means slowly. Okay, and observe the vibrations. Okay, and try to listen these sounds. And you should repeat this 2 to 3 times, children. And once you should vibrate it with more force, children. Okay, vibrate the blade using greater force. Okay, when you vibrate the blade with the greater force, it produces of great sound, that means more sound. Therefore, you can see the difference between the vibrations, children. Here the table is given. You should note a table, that is for small force we are using. The vibrations of the blade is high, and the intensity of the sound also increases. Okay, whereas when we are using the large force, vibrations of the sound of the blade is also increased. Okay, and the intensity of the sound is also increased. Why do we hear a loud sound? Why? Because here we hear the loud sound when large force is acting upon it, and when it vibrates more. When do you hear a feeble sound? We hear the feeble sound when we are moving it very gently. When the force is applied gently, we use the feeble sound, children. And what difference do you note the vibrations of blade or scale during the an feeble sound? That means the vibrations, whatever that are there, during the when we are using the great force, it vibrates largely. When we are using of the small force, it vibrates slowly, children. Okay, and here the initial position of the scale is at rest along the surface of the table. Therefore, this is called as the mean position. Here, this is called as the mean position, children. The initial position of the scale is at rest. Initial position is rest. That means where we place the brick, children. Okay, initial position is at rest. Okay, children. Here we are having of a table 0 to A. Okay, 0 to A, children. This is A. Okay, 0 to A. This is called as the mean position. Mean position. That means here the inside one is there, no, which is at rest. That is the mean position, children. And here it vibrates to and fro. When we apply the force over here, it vibrates to and fro. Okay, vibrating up to B, coming to C, again coming to A, completes one vibration, children. One vibration is the vibration in which is moving from A to B and A to C and C to A. Okay, if the vibration is moving like that, then we say it completed one complete vibration. The to and fro motion of the body from its mean position is known as one vibration. Okay, the to and fro means the movement of the up and down. The to and fro motion of a body is called as the one complete vibration, children. Okay, children. Here the maximum displacement of the wave from 1 to 0 to O to A, A to B and B to C and C to A, that gives the complete vibration, children. Okay, I think you got the idea. For this, what you are taking? We are taking of a wooden table, a hacksaw blade, a brick. Okay, we are placing a 10 centimeter of the hacksaw blade on the table and the remaining in the air. And we are keeping, to hold it tightly, we are keeping of a brick, heavy brick on it. And we are applying the force, on the hacksaw blade. When we are applying the force on the hacksaw blade gently, it vibrates, children. It vibrates. Hacksaw blade vibrates. When we apply the more force, more it vibrates. When we apply the more force, it vibrates largely. And the vibrations produced are also heavy. And when we are applying the more force, we can hear more sound. It vibrates with more. Vibrates more, children. Therefore, here, and the sound heard is also greater. Okay, sound heard are also greater. Therefore, here, keeping of a blade 10 centimeter inside in the brick on the table, okay, that is called as the mean position. From that position, it starts vibrating. Okay, and the to and fro motion of the body from A to B and B to C and C to A gives the complete vibration, children. Okay, children. Okay, therefore, the to and fro motion of a body from its mean position is known as one vibration. What do you mean by the one vibration? Here, one vibration. You should note that means here you are learning the definition of vibration, children. Okay, definition of vibration. The to and fro motion. The to and fro motion of a body from its mean position. Of a body from its mean position is known as one vibration. Then what do you mean by the mean position? Okay, mean position. The initial mean position. The initial position of the scale. At rest along the surface of the table. Is called mean position. The initial position means starting position. The initial position of the scale at rest along the surface of the table is called as the mean position. Okay, children? Right. Okay, the initial position of the scale at rest along the surface of the table is called as mean position. Okay, children? The remaining we'll be learning in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.